What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
Mr. James Hsu.com,
and we're here for Jack Black, Cate Blanchett in
The House with the Clock in Its Walls. We've been practicing that all night.
Absolutely.
So we gonna take it a step back from A Simple Favor last week, which was pretty cool. You know, we both kind of dug it. You couldn't recommend it though because of the ending. But now we're gonna take it back even further. We're gonna go back. We're gonna do a kids movie, which kind of looks like Goosebumps. You know, Jack Black had a really successful run with that movie. They're gonna make a sequel coming out very soon. But now we have this movie where there is this kind of witch warlock world where we have Cate Blanchett. Directed by Eli Roth though, which is quite weird. You know, Eli Roth is...
He was in that horror film with
Well, he did The Green Inferno. He's always doing
Green
horror
Inferno.
movies. He did Hostel. He did those movies.
And the Keanu Reeves one.
Knock Knock.
Yeah.
He
and now
does,
into this.
And now he's doing a family film, which you looked up. It was a book from the 70s.
1973.
73.
And
so
there's like 11 of these.
Predating
Or 12.
JK. JK maybe got some material from there, you know, and then she a little wrote it a little bit. But like, kids and magic have a long, long history, and like, you know, they have a lot of books that are based off that. So I was thinking about a lot. I read one called Charlie Bone, which I don't think they ever made a movie for. I think they might be making one soon, but like, kids love it. Kids love that world. So why not? We weren't looking really forward to it though.
I have no excitement for this movie.
The trailer didn't do a thing for us, but overall, what did you think?
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
There was some good moments. There was some things. But for me, I don't know. Didn't like it. It was slow for me. There was moments where I was just like, all right, let's go.
It was like going to a restaurant and having a really good appetizer, a mediocre entree, and a boring dessert.
Yeah.
You
know, but there was moments in the movie that I was just like, okay. And then it ended at that.
Yeah. You were digging it. You were kind of more digging it in the beginning.
Yeah. And then it just went down a little slowly, though. It wasn't even like the glide.
A huge decline.
It was just like, ding.
I kind of agree with you. I was definitely feeling the beginning. You know, it felt... I love old anthology, TV show anthologies like The Twilight Zone and stuff. And that's what it kind of felt like. It definitely had like a Twilight Zone feel. We're going into this really strange world and we're kind of just accepting of how the world works. 1955, so we had that kind of classic feel to it as well. And I was really feeling it. It kind of was like if Goosebumps met Twilight Zone. And then the movie just kind of loses its steam, and you know, there's some really cool stuff in between, like you said, but there's nothing that really engaged you. I think the performance from the kid is quite good. I think the problem is, though, they make him cry too much in the movie. Like, there are 3 points in the movie where he has these really great big crying meltdowns. So by the time we get to the one where it should be really emotional, at the very end, it doesn't, because we've seen it already. But I would say the first time that this kid cried, I was like, oh man, that's so sad. Jack Black, I think, you know, every time I'm like, I'm not going to dig Jack Black movies, he always kind of surprises me.
I'll agree.
Yeah, I mean, he's very charming in this movie, he's funny.
Yeah, the problem with the movie, in this movie, wasn't him for me.
No, I don't think it was anyone. I mean, Cate Blanchett, really kind of out of her element and like this kind of
big time,
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
And she was killing it. She was very, very funny. I think she was very charming. I mean, her and Jack Black had a great chemistry, surprising. Like, if anyone's like, you know who'd be 2 good leads? Jack Black, Cate Blanchett, I'd be like, you're crazy. But they're crazy, but they had a pretty good chemistry. I think overall the story is just not very strong in the middle. I think Eli Roth kind of was so fascinated with everything on the walls and all the imagery and maybe all the side points that we kind of just fell a little bit flat when it came to story and pacing. I think there's about 20 minutes you could cut out of this movie to really kind of make it feel really, really tight and condensed. But overall, I think eventually once you're hanging out and the more they introduce these type stuff, you kind of lose the flavor for the atmosphere. And then, you know, like, it's very cool when you do some really, you know, pretty cryptic stuff. There's an evil or more evil character in the movie that looks awesome. And then there's even more evil character that looks even more awesome and like genuinely creepy. Like, I know this is kind of more of a kid's movie. I think I'd be kind of scared though, you know? But then you have like, you know, like this lion made of grass that has a bathroom joke like every 4 or 5 times in the movie. It's just like, come on. Like, that's where we're gonna go. Granted,
the first time I was like, okay.
Granted, I know
Second time I was like, again?
Kids love some
Third time I said, really? And then the 4th time I said,
come on. Dude. Even though we got another cute character, like all these witch movies, we always get this little character that we think is cute that's really, would never think, and it was a chair, which was pretty cute. And then me and you both were like, when the chair was in peril, but
that was sad.
It was. Overall though, like, it felt very kind of like an homage to Twilight Zone and all these old kind of weird movies. Also with like kind of that child touch to it, but I don't think it was amazing. I think it kind of lacked in the middle, and I think it was fine. I think it was cute. I think families can go and enjoy it. I think there was some really funny stuff in the movie. Speedy was probably my favorite character. You weren't laughing at Speedy. It had me cracking up. There's a few other good moments, but overall, it was okay.
All right. Next week
We have Night School.
Tiffany Haddish.
The arguably two greatest comedians, the female and the male right now, working with Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish. They're banging out the bucks at the box office. Now they're joining forces in Night School. And, yeah.
And we're also playing
another movie.
Yes, we are. And that other movie is...
If I could remember what that movie was.
It's obviously the movie...
It was a good movie.
Well, it's obvious.
Yes.
We have Night School. And then we're also going to be playing Smallfoot.
Smallfoot, yes.
Film. And it's... Look at this. Yeah. Look at this huge thing.
Which also looks very cute. So maybe
it's clever.
Yes.
It's clever.
So, Night School... What are you going to be watching?
Night School. I'm excited about Night School, yeah.
They're really, really funny. And did you see Kevin Hart co-hosted the Jimmy Fallon show yesterday? And it was hilarious. But we're going to be doing that. But even though neither of those really suit your fancy or got you really excited, don't wait, because the following week, October 4th, here at AMC Town Square at 10 p.m.
Pancreas, heart, lungs.
We are Venom. And across from that, if you're not into superheroes and all that jazz.
The exact opposite.
You literally have a rom-com which... Arguably, the fourth time it's been remade.
Lady Gaga.
Every time since it's been awarded Academy Awards.
Bradley Cooper.
And now we have A Star Is Born.
And it's already getting amazing reviews.
Amazing reviews. I mean, Bradley Cooper pulling out the director for the first time, already getting high praise. Lady Gaga, high praise. Everybody's getting high praise, and that's a movie I'm really looking forward to.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So that's the next 2 weeks.
2 weeks. But why not join us here for Night School? Have a good laugh. Have a good time here at AMC Town Square at 10 p.m. next Thursday.
Just text the number below the movie you want to watch.
Or call this guy at
702-348-5618.
And we are here every week.
And ChaseTheCinema.com is known as
the Film Lovers website.